Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody. What is going on? So we're here today to do Fate Apocrypha, essentially the finale to Fate Apocrypha, episode 23 to episode 25 live reaction. Let me just open it. I always open my own stream on my phone just so I know that when it's down, it's down. When it's not down, it's not down. Just much easier that way, I find. But like that, this Fate Apocrypha episode 23 to episode 25 live reaction. Now, it's been a while since we've done Fate. Before I went to my grandparents, that's pretty much the last time. And yeah, it's been, like I said, it's been quite a while. But ultimately, we're here right now. Let me just make sure that mods are online. Alrighty, perfect. Perfect timing, saying perfect timing. Yeah, so like I said, episode 23, 24, and 25. So it will ultimately be a triple. Let me keep that open. It will ultimately be a triple. Now, the last episode. Oh boy. Last episode was the episode, I guess you could say, where like all the people either loved it or hated it. Yeah. The episode just from its content, as well as just from its animation art style point. That was the episode where, you know, so much happened ultimately, so much happened that you wouldn't really expect. You know, I think right now, I think the only people left are Seek, a Solvo. Then you have obviously two rulers. You have the girl with the hanging gardens. Like, I forgot her name. The first poisoners. You know, the one that is from Babylon. Then you have who else have we got left? I mean, when I say Seek, you know, obviously Siegfried as well. I mean, he's technically still there, I guess. Then you have I'm trying to think of his name, but like the Necromancer, who is Mordred. Yeah, Mordred. I was trying to think the name right now. Mordred's master. You have, who else have you got? I think that's pretty much it. Like from the fighting force, obviously. Then you've still got the master himself, aka, will the roses be red and will the wine be blue? Because quite simply put, Shakespeare is still due. Then we've got Shakespeare, of course. You've got quite a few, and Sisigo is the next. Sisigo, thank you. Yeah. So, did I miss anyone? Mordred, Master, Semiramis, Shakespeare, Sisigo. Yeah, I think I said those. So yeah, I didn't miss anyone, and those are pretty much the only ones left. Like I said, we've got 3 episodes left, and that's still quite a lot of people in all fairness. That's still, I mean, Masters, you don't really expect Masters to, you know, perish. But for, like, from just servant size, you really expect, you know, all of them almost really, well, yeah, all of them to vanish, to lose, to die, if that makes sense. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Now, like I said, it's been a while. I don't even know how to open. I know how the first opening goes for Fate Apocrypha, but the second one, I can't remember the second opening. Anyway, we're gonna get started. This Fate Apocrypha episode 23. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, Kiss. I forgot to mention Kiss Anime. You know, for 5 seconds. They're just strolling. She's just strolling. Like it's no man's business. All right. Bring your best one out. You don't want to feel the wrath of our king. Something's gonna happen to her. Yeah, they wouldn't play this kind of music, but like this kind of dialogue, if something wasn't gonna happen to her. That's almost a giveaway. Now, my only thing is she the main character? I can't answer that because I don't know. If she was the main character, she'd have the main character plot armor, but I don't know whether she is. Or is it a Star Wars Seek and thing? Please have that main plot, main character plot armor. There we go. Opening. Alright, let's put that. That's full. That's a new one. There you go. Not sponsored. Not sponsored in any way. Oh. Yeah, I was saying earlier, my K&K video live stream really that I just made. My left ear, right, water's in it and I can't hear very lot of it, so I don't really put the headphones on. If you just see me like constantly just, you know, try to get the water out, you know why. Now you know why. It's very frustrating actually when you think about it. Because right now it's already blocked, and if I put that on, it's even more blocked. So it's like a double block. What more? Like, if I put that on, I can't hear anything ever. Like there could be just like people making a parade outside. I wouldn't hear it. Goodbye. Ah. Seeing the comment section from the last video was funny. That was funny. Alright, yo. Isn't a new Fate series like coming out like right after this is finished? It's finished already, I guess. Well, technically. Poison! The first poisoner, of course. You're gonna kick him out? Ah, oh, look at that quick thinking. Oh! Is that connected to his own eye? What? Just like that? Of course, she's got her own sort of, well, we already saw that, but she's got her own sort of gates of Babylon. Looks like it, I guess. Just lasers. High tech. She's not even moved an inch. She has not even moved an inch. Margaret is good too. But she's still being toyed like that. Alright. So what, you just gotta slide on the chains? Is that gonna work though? No. No. What are you do? Oh, of course. You can't have a poisoner without some sort of snake. I mean, that's just the way it is. You can't have a poisoner without some sort of snake or lizard or something. I mean, you're almost like a caster. I know you're dual, but still. Oh. Is that gonna be enough? Is that gonna be enough though? Look how calm she is. Look how calm she is. And that's probably us. Yeah. Again, that's her assassin side. We've finally seen a bit of her assassin side. Ooh. Of course. Of course. Hydra's poison for Archer of Black. I mean, we've finally seen her assassin side. I just like seeing both these sides just work together so well. Her assassin side and her caster side working well so well together. That's not gonna happen. No. Come on, you know what your wish was. Excalibur. So that isn't... And that's... Really? Really? Shouldn't you, how is she even there though? That's what I want to know. How is Mordred there? Are you like her daughter? I mean, that's obviously, that's Arturia. And so I'm assuming that like the other guy, just based off history, would probably be Merlin. Although he doesn't really look like a magician, but hey, that's not really the point. I mean, the Merlin is like the magician in stories. You know, has like the blue hat, the magician's hat, and like the goatee and whatnot. So that's what it was. So that's what it was. Okay. Okay. Oh, I mentioned, like, I mentioned how, that's not, bruh. Ah, that's what, even if you die, is she a, did he kill her? And like, you know, no, so that was just the answer. I honestly thought he killed her, and because he's a necromancer, he basically made her come back alive straight away. But obviously, she's a servant, so if you kill her, she should disappear in one way or another. Now you're being too confident. Okay. Sire, goodbye. Good friggin' bye. It's about damn time. It's about damn time that she got a sword to the neck. It's about damn time. It's about damn time. It really is. Are you sure though? Pretty soon isn't soon enough. Is he gonna come back alive or something? He actually ripped his own eye out. I thought his eye was connected to the eye that he threw, but no, he actually ripped his own eye off and threw. Ah. So he is the... he is the one that dies. Not her. It's over that quickly. I mean, she was outplayed, pretty much outmatched for most of it. If it wasn't for him. Okay. You could say that about most people though. Because most people are good-hearted. Don't. It's a bad habit to start. It is a terrible habit to start. I wish right now he would have said smoking kills while he dies. Oh, that would have been like Saber. Smoking kills. Like that. Oh, but nah, he's gone. He's gone. You know, I would feel sorry for him, but I honestly, I saw this. I thought it was going to be her in all fairness, but they don't have that main character plot. So no, 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 no. Oh, you can't do this to no, 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 no. Really? William? Bill? What are you doing? What is this show doing to me? Yes! Yes! Yeah, just leave. Just leave. Yeah, go. Go. No more stalwart to protect you. Of course. Of course, that is Shakespeare for you. He had the same thing to Frankenstein. Just messed with them in a heartbeat. He does love a tragic ending. He does love a tragic ending. Bruh! Oh! This, yo! Oh yeah, I love this dude so much. I love this dude so much. Shakespeare, bro. You're the king. What a dude. What a guy. What a servant. Uh, what's Act 3? Her death. Ah, now you suddenly... now you can beg. Ah. What's the final act? What's that? Dolls? Yo, she could just turn around and just stab him. Honestly. Jill the Rays. Interesting. We got a callback to him. You? See? Who's that? Is that Jill? Who's that? I can't tell. I've got no idea. Did he just... What? Did he just summon a servant? So, what? It's good. Oh. Hey. Exposed. 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 That's the person that she took the body, right? That's the yeah, of course. It is the person that she took the body from. Yeah, I like this chills. I like this chills the way. You know, the previous one was just a madman, and this one is just, he's got a sharp tongue. Yo, both of them trolls. This guy has the troll eyes, and Shakespeare is the troll king. Yo, these guys, what, yo, this is glorious. This is glorious. This is glorious. They don't even have to fight. That's the thing. Shakespeare doesn't have to fight physically to just beat you. I mean, she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. Nothing you show me can hurt me." And I'll look at her on her knees like, oh, that is just glory. Yo, out of all characters, right? I love trolls. I love trolls the most. I love trolls and psychopaths. Those are my two things that I love the most, which is why my favorite character of all time of anything is the Joker. My favorite character of any series is the Joker, because more than badasses, I like trolls and psychopaths the most. And right now you've got one person in Shakespeare who is the troll, and then you've got Jules the Reyes, who's got the psychopathic look. You know, he's got that look that he just gave. There's probably no end credit. There's no end scene, I'm guessing. But that look that he gave, where it was just like that kind of look. That's glorious. That is actually glorious. That was actually glorious. Now, besides that, obviously, I'm just waiting to see if there's an ending scene, but like I said, I don't think there is. Is that preview or what's that? Oh no, it's just Tokyo. Yeah, I don't think there is one. Otherwise, it would be 5 seconds long. So there isn't one. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say, oh yeah. Besides, obviously the thing that we saw at the end with Shakespeare, which I really enjoyed. There was also the thing with Mordred, and I forgot the dude's name again. I saw it coming. And honestly, like, it wasn't bad, right? It was actually rather good. But because they made it obvious, if that makes sense. They made it obvious, and I feel like I almost wanted them to have more screen time. I almost wanted the whole, as much as I enjoyed like the latter half of the episode with like Shakespeare and Shakespeare, like his whole spiel. Actually, I wanted more. I wanted more from like Mordred versus Semiramis, I think her name was. Like, I wanted to see more of that fight, because it almost felt like that was just like 10 minutes long, and that's all that Mordred got. Now, that's been the thing with Mordred really the whole series. But I always thought, we're gonna see more of her, like in the previous in the previous bout. She essentially just came in and like against Siegfried had like a 5-minute bout, and that was pretty much it. I think she has the most battles in terms of just against opponents. She had Jack the Ripper. Then she had Siegfried, and now obviously she had Semiramis. But I feel like she always has like the least amount of screen time, if that makes sense. Or I should say, they have the least amount of screen time. Like everyone else's battle, like you look at the Chiron versus Achilles. That was like 20 minutes, just like down, choo. But then you have hers, and hers was just like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. No, 5 minutes really. So I guess I should be happy that she has the most combat scenes that she has, but I just wanted them to have more screen time. In all honesty, that's all there really was. And I feel like I wanted this whole episode honestly to be focused on them, but as I said at the beginning, there are just too many servants and too many masters available. So it's sad that they're gone, but it had to happen. It had to happen. But yeah, let's read the comments. Since there are a few. Semiramis is flashback to Gilgamesh. Oh, yeah, I guess in a way flashback to Gilgamesh change against Hercules. I guess, yeah. Semiramis is literally Gilgamesh, except she fires magic lasers instead of weapons. That's what I said. It's essentially just a high-tech version, a modern version, or a future version, I guess you could say, of Gilgamesh Gate of Babylon. In myth, Sharon was forced to give us due to Hydra's point. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's Merlin. Yeah. Also, yeah. I did recognize that, considering that was Excalibur. There has to be a Merlin. Here's my question, and I think I asked that question before on Discord, but is the fact that no, that was in regards to the game, the Fate Go game, but is the fact that they didn't actually show how Merlin looked like, does that mean that he's going to be in like a future Fate? Future Fate anime series I'm talking about. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. So in flashbacks to the original Fate Stay Night series, Gilgamesh fight. I've not seen that. I've still got Fate Stay Night downloaded. I've still not seen that. They never really explained how this happened since they cut out, but let me explain how Sisigo had the antidote. In the beginning of the show, in episode 1, they showed Sisigo wanting a Hydra as part of his reward for participating. Convenient Sisigo plot antidote that can conveniently nullify the NP of the world's most ancient poison. That is convenient. Hey man, you need convenience. You need convenient situations in a show, otherwise it makes too much sense and you don't want sense. And originally he was going to make that into a poison to beat Chiron, since he thought they would face. But after he died, he changed it into an antidote since he knew of her identity. I see. Okay. I know it's made from the Hydra part you got from it, so it doesn't change the fact that it was convenient. No, everyone tag. I'm sorry, Nick. Nick, come on. I wrote on Discord, right? I need to tag everyone. I wrote on Discord, I'm going to do K&K, then I'm going to do Fate, and then I'm going to do PMK. I wrote that. And I mean, I did K&K, and I went straight over to Fate. Yeah, first episode right now. I'm going to do 2 more, obviously. And then afterwards, we'll do PMK. So you should have known that, Nick. You should have known that, in all fairness. You should be checking the Discord every single minute, honestly. Rip. Prince wants a cheesy end. No, okay. The whole situation with the cigarette, right? I thought that would have been... Okay, it would have been a cheesy ending, but it would have been a fun ending, I thought. My man Shakespeare. I like how he referenced putting out your cigarette right after cigarette. Yeah. I do like how they made it look somewhat like an actual play with the curtains. Shakespeare is such a troll. It's Jill Ray's before he became crazy. He's still crazy there. He's still crazy there. That is Saber version of Jill. Okay. If you're someone as a Saber instead of Casta, okay. Man like Jill's calling it out on her BS. The creepy faces are the best. Something was deleted by saying, please don't hint if you let him just experience. I don't want the outcome to be predictable for him. Modern and Sisigo would have made a better main character and would have been better with larger foot. 100% agree. 100% agree. I would have loved to. I thought they were the main characters in like the first few episodes, and then ultimately it shifted. So it is what it is. But anyway, we're watching. We're opening. Is that episode 24? Yeah, we just did episode 23. This is episode 24. As always, there is the Kiss Anime logo, so it's 5 seconds after I say let's go. That's, unless you're watching on Kiss Anime, then you can obviously sync it. But as always, there is a 5-second delay because of Kiss Anime's logo. So if you're syncing it, 5 seconds. So we're gonna get started in. All right, we're gonna start it in 3, 2, 1. He looks so different, yeah. That's cool. Rip. Okay. Did he just stumble? No. That's the I thought Zeke just stumbled into like his memory or something. Like what? See, if they would have just talked to each other, I feel like if they, my left ear is killing me, honestly. But if they would have just talked to each other, I know that's almost impossible. If they would have just said, "Hey, okay, so what is your actual wish? You know, what are you actually hoping to achieve?" And they would have talked to each other. Anyway. It's so annoying that I hate. Okay, I can hear sort of now. I can hear sort of now. I hate having water in your ear and not getting it out. It's like, come on. There's only one way. That's out. But no. No. So who have we actually got left now? We've got the two rulers. Zeke, I mean, I'm guessing, well, okay, just by the opening, I mean, I've seen the opening like 50 times, but just by the opening, that's what's left. Zeke versus him. Shiro. Shaky and Sabi. So Saber is actually a real servant. I thought it was just in her mind, but no, he's actually real. Like that's what he does not have to fight. He doesn't have to fight. Yeah, he just comes out of the light like, yo, it's time. Yeah, he looks so weird. He looks so weird like that. I'm sorry. Okay. That is. Okay. I mean, I mean. I, what can you really say? Like the guys are like, yeah. You won't have this. You won't need survival with that. You know, this and that won't happen. But I like you just assume. Where did that just come from? Yo. uh, uh, I mean, good ideals. I don't know whether I actually agree with him. That's what I'm trying to come. That's what I'm trying to think of right now. Whether I actually agree with him or not. But I don't do that. I don't agree with him. Who cares? Of course, and of course, perfect time. Perfect timing. Just when she actually thought about it, just for a half a second, uh, I want to see how they pull this off. I want to see how they pull this off. It's 2 versus 3 right now, right? He can't even transform anymore. So I want to see how they pull this off. See, he isn't even a bad dude. Yeah, it's very subjective. Mate, you're about to die. You're about to die. All right. Why she got tears in her eyes? Like, do they though? Not everyone. No. I disagree with that. Are they gonna turn him now as well? Is that even possible? Imagine if they turn. I forgive you. You see, yeah, like his plan isn't really bad. Con- I mean, you could have had that talk right at the beginning, and maybe we've come to like a conclusion that both that both of you would have agreed with. But no, no, only now we're talking to each other. And this guy goes crazy. I mean, and this guy goes crazy. Oh, I hope he dies. I hope. I mean, it sounds so harsh, but come on, come on. What am I supposed to say here? What am I? Honestly, what am I supposed to say here? What's Shakespeare doing in all this? Is he just? Is Shakespeare just like? Did he just dip? Did he just? Okay, he's there. That's what I mean. Come on, I said this earlier. I said this earlier. It's ridiculous. They actually changed sides just by talking to him. Oh, yo, he actually changed sides just by talking to him. Now he's fighting for you. Just as I said. Well, looks like he's dying, of course. They can't have it be 2 versus 1. Or 3 versus 1, I guess. Her second NP. And Shakespeare, of course, he's not doing anything. He's just like watching right now. Oh, of course. Of course. The Crimson Saint. What? Is that just... Basically, she can spawn fire. But a crimson, okay, fire. Degenerative drive. Did he just cut the arm off? To create a void? Chop the arm off to create a void. Black hole. Collapsing star. That would mean a supernova. Or hypernova, depending on the star. So he just absorbed her thing. I'm gonna call it fire breath, but I think flamethrower would be more accurate right now. I think. Is it still there? Nope. Okay. So he just created a black hole. Sure. So Ruler is gone, but the girl is still out. He's gonna take revenge, isn't he? Yeah, pick up that sword. Oh, come on. Shakespeare alone could just wipe you out. Ah, of course. I forgot a snowball, damn it. Sammy Ramis is still alive. Of course. Ah. I was gonna say this earlier. Like, Mordred, that was just stupid of Mordred. Like, yeah, I destroyed you. She's gonna die in a second. We didn't see her die. Mordred died for nothing, ultimately. Why? Shakespeare, just let Shakespeare deal with him. You've got command seals. He should have... You are a ruler. Rule for once. Use your seriously, it's gonna end here, isn't it? Or not? Oh, he cut his arm off, obviously. Obviously. He gets away. I mean, he can't even transform to Siegfried. Come on, son, come on. What? What? What is going? Where did this all just come from? How? How? No, don't give me that. Don't give me that. Hey, exactly, don't give me that. Explain. What's that? What? 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 And it happens right now. At this time. And the fight, of course, in the final moment, it just suddenly comes to life. Of course. Oh. Oh, yo, Shiro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You don't have that. You don't have that main character plot armor. You are a ruler. You are a ruler, but you're not. Nah, don't say karma, otherwise Kana's gonna come back as well. It's ridiculous. I can't lose. Of course, of course. Shiro, you've lost. No. Shakespeare is just there chilling. I mean, and of course, of course, of course, he is. What? So Goodbye, Shiro. The Holy Grail War is finished. Goodbye, Shiro, bro. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Goodbye. That was funny. That was. I'm sorry. I know this is supposed to be him doing it, for revenge ultimately, and him doing it out of love. But come on, how can I not How can I not laugh at this episode? It was actually good. Surprisingly, it was actually good, despite the fact that just out of nowhere, ultimately. I mean, if there were hints, signs, something about just some. Is there an end? No, I don't think there's an end scene. But if there was just just anything, just some sort of hint that that was happening, that Frankenstein, I'm guessing with the lightning, he merged with him, in a sense. Part of her merged with him, but there was no sign. There was nothing. No foreshadowing. I think that's the end. Yeah, that's the end, definitely. Alright. There's one episode left, and I can tell what's going to happen in that episode, that Shiro is gonna... He's already lost. He has already... the whole time I've been complaining that the rulers haven't ruled enough. He could have avoided all this. Get Shakespeare. Use your command seals on Shay. I know he said he's not gonna fight. He doesn't have to fight. Get Shakespeare. Tell him, put this kid into a spell, into a trance, like you did to Frankenstein and like you did to Ruler. And that's it. That's all that he had to do. Nope. We don't want to use command seals. I wonder what's going to happen to Thing right now, to Shakespeare. Because Shiro is dead. Let's be totally honest. Shiro is done for. But yeah. Anyway, let me read the comments. And then we'll move on to the last episode. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of comments. Where to even start? I don't even know what the last comment was that I read. Okay, Mordred and Sisiko would have made better main characters and would have been with larger folk. Yes, okay, I think that was the last comment that I read previously. That is what it looked like when he was alive in Japan. Yeah, I figured that. Seek, here it comes to seek BS. I guess heroic spirits don't have common sense. I don't know what that refers to. The more plot armor Seek got this episode out of nowhere actually made me mad. Will you react to Fate Extra / Last Oncoming once it comes out? Not sure when it comes out. But I'll definitely get to it eventually. Like I said, after I finished Apocrypha, the next show I will get to, I think, yeah, it's finished downloading, is Baccano. So that will be the next. I can't hear out of my left ear. Not well, at least. That will be the next show. Come on, I know the water is slowly going out right now, but that will be the show I'm gonna do after Apocrypha, which is Baccano. So I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna get to Fate Extra. I don't even know when it comes out. In all fairness, I can't really say out of nowhere. However, Alder's plot armor has a very ass-like and lazy explanation. I mean, it's almost out of nowhere. If the anime took the time to explain, I guess it would. Yeah, that's my issue right now. That it's just out. There's no foreshadowing. There is no nothing right now, and it almost seemed like it's just out of nowhere. The weird thing is that even though Amakusa is the antagonist, I support him over the M. Yeah, yeah. Even though anime explained it better, it doesn't change the fact that all the plot armor has really lazy explanation and conveniences. Same, although I would not like to live as Amakusa. And Talk no Jutsu exists. That's the word I was trying to think of. Talk no Jutsu. The whole time I was trying to think, what is it? What is the term again? When you just essentially just change so many. Talk no Jutsu, of course. How could I forget the infamous Talk no Jutsu present in this episode? I mean, I get they are trying to be cool with how Amakusa are trying to bring humans true happiness, and MC and Jiren thing, living eternally without fear of death would make people like lifeless dolls, aka how they were connected to Seek. Yeah. Oh, that really isn't. I think after all we know, the big boner Jules has for rain. Yeah. La Pukele, which was the Crimson Rose, right? Her second NP is basically like a suicide bomb where she sacrifices herself, but can kill someone in return. But weaken it, I guess. Okay, so it was a suicide. Then he didn't even do it. Why is Seek mad? Why is Seek mad? I thought it because it exploded that hit her, but no. If that's a suicide move, then why is Seek even mad? She killed herself. Be mad that she killed herself. He didn't do anything. I mean, honestly, why are you mad, bro? What's going on? I think that turning Jean Ultimate MP into a flamethrower wasn't true. Are you sure that it being like a flamethrower was the original idea? Was that how it was portrayed in novels? Prepare your anus for my huge rant about Seek X Gen. For volume, Moderate died for exactly, just died. Yeah, I killed her. Don't worry. Nope, she's still alive. I love rants, especially when they are right. Poor Hippogriff gets elected head and held by. Same about Astolfo. What has Astolfo actually done? Like in the last few episodes, besides when get pinned down in the last episode, get pinned down in this episode. Still was a Hippogriff. The OST quite sick during this fight, to be fair. Finally, that relationship between Seek and Ruler is over. The entire relationship was so cringy and forced, in my opinion. Detracted from a lot of the enjoyment I could have gotten out of this show. Because it tried to shoehorn in the pointless dates, cute moments, and cringy dialogue. Jen and Seek's relationship comprised of walk through the city. Yeah! I mean, I'll get to that after I finish the last episode. I'll get to that. My whole... will I do a review? No, I'll probably just talk at the end of the last episode, but there's still one episode left, so I don't want to go too much into it right now. At least they didn't reuse once again the only OST they have been using in the entire show, which is the dubstep one. Or the dun 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 dun. I think that's the one that you mean. Seek has done more in 2 weeks than anyone has done in the whole. That's true. Seek being edgy and questioning the meaning behind his existence. Shen being Dean's AF and not understanding her own feelings and trying to justify playing favourites with him. The entire romance side plot could have worked if they took the time to develop Seek and Jen instead of just throwing the two together and saying, "Hey, here's a male MC," and I'll post a girl. I waifu for this Fate series. Go get it, Seek. What waifu doesn't go get it, Seek. Instead, we get a bland main character that gives us no reason to care about him. And a female lead that doesn't do anything but dote in fawn over, said MC. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the series overall. At this point, I'd say it's like a 6.5 out of 10. Well, I mean, normally when people say I enjoy something, it's much higher than 6.5. Or, you know, you normally say at least a 7. But if you enjoy a 6.5, that's good, I guess. If you enjoyed it, obviously you have some issues with it, but if you enjoyed it, ultimately that's what matters. So if you don't feel like it was a waste of time. Since he has some of Berserker's ability since he was brought back to life, but he basically has tons of mana that allows him to spam Balmung versus Kana. Not versus Kana, you mean versus Shiro? I mean, he's not spamming that. Versus Okay, sorry, I see what you mean. Sorry, yeah. Okay, they didn't hint that though. They didn't really reference that at all, I think. But Seek and Jen and the amount of BS power-ups and plot armor that our cardboard main character had really sucked away a lot of the show's potential. TLDR, bye Jin, I hope you're a more enjoyable character in the next Fate series you show up in. By the way, Shiro didn't actually kill Jin, her attack was, yeah, I just found that out, it was a suicide. But now considering that, that Seek is actually, yes, part Berserker, it kind of makes sense why he's so mad. Why you mad, bro? Frankenstein's original idea of Fate is that she's the funder that reanimated the bunch of corpses that became Frankenstein. So she can transform herself into someone by funding. Okay. I see what you mean. Okay, I see what you mean. Interesting. That's an interesting thought. Also, for the debut anime adaptation, the rules were pathetically underwhelming. They didn't have much... Yeah. Yes, I kind of agree with you, and I kind of don't. I'll get into that in more detail after I finish the last episode. Hashtag make Kana ruler. Kana is love. Kana is life. You can say the same thing about Carnage. But yeah, that was Fate Apocrypha episode 24, and we're now gonna watch the final Fate Apocrypha episode, I believe. Fate Apocrypha episode 25. That light seems to have gone off. Let's put that here. Looks cool, I guess. Or distracting, or both, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what happens in this episode. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll see what happens in this episode because I think that Shiro is already done for. So what exactly they're gonna spend 25 minutes on, we'll see, I guess. We're gonna get started. As always, obviously, there's a Kiss Anime logo, which the Kiss Anime intro, I should say, which lasts for 5 seconds. And so if you're already thinking, obviously, wait 5 seconds. But we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Everything, the hanging gardens of Babylon are all crushing. All coming crushing down. And the Greater Grail is still alive. No opening at all? Okay. Sure. I'll take it, I'll accept it. Did they both just vanish? He lost. Why are you happy? Ooh. Ah. Why are you happy though that you're dying? Like, shouldn't your first priority be is the Greater Gradle still alive? Hey, I think she. Okay. Aren't you gonna die soon? That's what Mordred said. Considering the hanging gardens are falling apart, I mean. Okay. And she's feeling his pulse, so she knows if he's lying or not. Okay. So he's dying while the Greater Grail is still there, and the salvation is still there. What happened to Seek? Because I've got a feeling I know what's going to happen. A kiss. That was probably imagine that was poison. uh, Rest in peace. I didn't see a thing for him the whole series, so that's to be expected. And she's fearing too, of course. Well, that was a beautiful ending for her. And now everything collapses, of course. Seek is still alive. He's not the Greater Grail. Like I thought, this is what I predicted because we didn't. They're all at the Greater Grail. I thought it's gonna like change into Siegfried one last time, essentially, like and then destroy the Greater Grail. They are the last. They are the last. They are the last. Okay. Wah, wah, wah. uh, Never know unless you try. Peace is peace. Wish. Wish? He's not going to wish for that, though. He's not going to wish for that, though, is he? How are you going to not tell? Why am I use that magical energy to what? What is? He's gonna die, isn't he? Obviously, he wouldn't react like that. So what? Is he gonna like switch places? Like instead of the rest of humanity, just him. I don't know. Why did this little kid, right? Like episode one, didn't know anything. Like didn't know what he wanted. Didn't know how the world is. Where did he just get this confidence from, and like this determination and everything? One of my masters or whatever. And he just disappears. What is his like? Why would you not tell me? It's a final episode. Just speak. It's supposed to be concluding. So what just happened? How's a hippogriff still alive? That girl. Yeah. Just tell her it's a dream. You'll wake up tomorrow. Shakespeare! So you don't know what's... Of course. Oh, she would have... Of course! Watch her dive now. I know I keep calling her, him, her, squirt. A stall will protect until the end. I know you are. Perfect. What? Got what? What? He actually... Uh, and so, his wish was to... You should have been the protagonist! Ah, you should have been the protagonist. So ultimately, he turned into Fenrir. Oh, sorry, Fenrir is no... Sorry. Fenrir is Norse mythology, the wolf. Fafnir. The reverse side of the world. The reverse side of the world. So... I need to ask, right? How did he know? Like, he knew that he was turning into a dragon, but how did he know reverse of, like, that's linked with Fafnir's story. He didn't read Fafnir. He doesn't know. He shouldn't know. Waiver. Okay. What? Great Big Ben London Star. Great Big Ben London Star. Atomic batteries, what? Ah. Oh, don't. That's nice. That's honestly nice. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. A stove will protect. A stove will protect. But her. But shouldn't she like love nobody except all of humanity? But I guess he wasn't human, so I guess that's why. Maybe. Maybe because he wasn't human, that's why she fell in love with him, I guess. In a way. The hippogriff! Well, of rulers. Have you seen that guy? I'm just thinking, like, the one guy that's currently messing around with Thing. I don't think we've seen him. I'm not really certain, but I don't think we've seen him. And we haven't, and he's probably going to be in, like, a different fate. To be fair, I said the same thing about the last girl that we saw in, like, the last episode of UBW, but we didn't see her again, so I guess I'm wrong. Alright. Alright. There's like 4 minutes left, so. But ultimately, enjoyable. 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 Yeah. Ultimately, I would label. I would label it very enjoyable. I do think it's definitely the weakest of all the fates that I've seen, which is obviously Fate Zero, Fate UBW, and now Fate Apoc. I do think it's ultimately the weakest one out of all three, but still very enjoyable. There was no, I mean, there's a few things I had. There's a few things that I had issues with, in all honesty. The one that I pretty much complained the most about was obviously the. Well, seems like they're playing something. Alright. Oh no, never mind. Oh, is there going to be something There is. Okay, never mind. How? How? You're dead. he's immortal. What? He's on the dark side of the true world or whatever. What? Wait. I must have missed. I'm sorry. One second. Let me go back. No. I'm opening you right now. I must have missed something. No. So what? She just. She just. What? What mean to the other side? Okay. Someone explain, please. Someone explain, please. Because I'm lost. I really am lost. So, alright, let's read the comments. Let's read the comments. Isn't the explanation for Jean leaving the throne of heroes is that she just annoyed the TOH until it let her leave? Jean tried so many times to escape that the throne got so annoyed and let her out. I mean, I believe a lot of things. I believe a lot of I've got no problem believing in magic. But oh. No comment. No comment. No comment. Really? Is that the actual explanation? Oh, that's like a troll explanation. That has to, come on, you guys have to be trolling right now. That has to be that has to be trollish, right? You guys have to be trolling me right now. I will not believe that. I will not believe that. There's just suddenly so many new comments. If that is Gene reuniting with Zeke should have been impossible. Apocrypha with its lousy writing made that possible. Alright. I'll accept it. Sure. Alright, we're gonna go to the top. We're gonna read the comments for this episode, and then I'll give my thoughts. Okay. I'll accept it. Okay. Let's accept that. Here comes the final episode with the most BS ending ever. Zero x Semiramis were the best thing in this episode. Semiramis is honestly the best waifu out of this anime, bar none. It didn't make sense, but it wrapped it all up, I guess. Also, Zeke used Suicide MP and is still alive. Hey! Gene doesn't even compare. At least Semiramis actually did something. Who wouldn't be happy later? Yeah, exactly. Who wouldn't? These nuts. He basically accepted his defeat at this point. Now he's sliding in the DMs during the death, doesn't he? Hey, elf ears and big tatas. I don't know what tatas are. Looks like Amakusa won in the end after all. Semiramis and Shiro have more believable relationship than Zeke and Jane. It was much better in the visual novels. The relationships in Semiramis and Amakusa were much more fleshed out characters. The dialogue was quite interesting. A rip to everyone that the Hanging Gardens will fall on. I didn't even think about that. I'm usually the person that thinks about that, but no, I didn't even think about that. That it just crash on people, unless it's in the middle of the sea, which, of course, considering how much water is on Earth, could happen. I would just take it up inside the Greater Grail. What's the point of cliffhangers in episode 25? I'm so glad that Callers and Fury got a nice ending for them. Even Gordas' growth as a person. Gordas is probably the person that shocked me the most, considering I really disliked him at the beginning, and then sort of like towards the end, I started liking him more and more here and there. Shakespeare has a very poetic ending. He turned into the dragon Fafnir, by the way. The one Siegfried killed and the one they kept showing throughout the yeah. I kept calling him Fenrir, but no, it's Fafnir. Astor will protect a lives on forever. Reverse side of the world is a place where there is no human beings. It is a place full of gods and monsters to make it okay. I thought that would have to do with like Fafnir's own story. I'm not really familiar. That's why I was like, how does Zeke know? Even again, how does Zeke know that there is a reverse side of the world? How does he know that? I don't know. The blonde kid is a protagonist in another film. Okay, so that's who the blonde kid is. Okay, you mean, yeah, okay. Alright, thank you. The rest of the world in Nazareth is where all mythical beasts, god, fairies, etc. moved after the age of the gods ended. It's a place for humans and allowed. It's like another layer of the planet akin to another dimension. Okay, I thought it's like actually I thought it was in a different, like Favnir's place. Ultimately, like his lore in a way, like inside of his lore. That's what I thought. Waver Brokander, not Iskander, cries because Astolfo has been added to the list of servants that survived past the Grail with Gil and Shiro. Since dragons are being not allowed in the human world anymore, Seek was basically transported with the Grail. Okay. Astolfo has such strong plot armor in this. One of the main characters. I just want to know how Seek knew all. That's what I've been saying. That's what I said. Come on. Easy. Plot convenience. Seek is a genius, born with a higher IQ level than all of us, to be fair. So cute referencing the line mentioned at the beginning of the show wasn't a story of servants said by Amakusa. Love you in the last episode of UBW seen on a different series. You aren't finished yet, boy. Keep watching until the end. Here it comes. A completely impossible reunion that was made possible because of a reason such as BS with half-ass explanation. Girl from the end of UBW is in Fate Collide. Blonde guy is in Fate / Strange Fake. Okay. She's also in Hollow Ataraxia. They couldn't just make easy names. Like, they couldn't just call it Fate 1, Fate 2. I know they're not all linear, but still. That would have made it so much easier. A1 thinking they're so cheeky, making the last scene of the last episode the same as the first scene of the first episode. Hooray! Jean and Seek are together. I'm so happy. Polygon! Stop trolling. you're a master troller. You've been disliking their relationship, Seek and Jane's relationship, as much as me. So I totally understand. I don't have anything against relationships at all. It's been out of nowhere for no reason is when I have an issue. So basically badly written ones, which this one kind of was. Of Shiro and Saber ending in Fate. Praise Carbot Kun happy ending. And I really put I shipped Caster Jills the Rays and his master more than D. Wow. At least Fate last episode made way more sense than the Seek X Jian BS reunion. Is an explanation for Jian leaving the front. I read that already. Will you react to Fate Extra last Encore PV? I'm guessing that's the one that's gonna come out soon. The one that's gonna come out, soon, whenever soon is. As I said earlier, the next thing I'm gonna do is Baccano Monogatari. That's pretty much already downloaded, so already in the plans and whatnot. And after that, that's probably when I'll do the Fate. The Fate Extra last Encore PV is the one that actually released like in a week or two. I'll do that after Baccano Monogatari, and essentially by that time I will have all the episodes available, so I can just do all the episodes whenever I not have to wait week by week, which I'm obviously really bad at. For those that haven't realized, I have still not done Attack on Titan. Not Attack on Titan. Boku no Hero season 2, and it's been a year, and I just stopped like episode 13. I've never really done the rest of the final 13 episodes because I'm really bad with weekly episodes, with weekly shows. Also, speaking of weekly shows, I'm also going to do Violet Evergarden, I believe it is called, or Violet Evergreen. Evergarden. That's the one seasonal that I'll probably do early this year, which is Violet Evergarden, whenever that releases. And even that, I don't think I'm going to do it. I think there might be times when it's just going to be like 2 episodes every 2 weeks instead of 1 episode a week, if that makes sense. We'll see. That's all I'm going to say. We'll see. Anyway. Print is a bamboozle at that. Yeah, I am. If there's one thing you can believe, it is that Red Saber will save the franchise. Umu? I don't know. So many comments. Damn. Don't worry. Doing Red with Seek should have been impossible. But Apocrypha was loudly right made it possible. Umu. Hi. What's Umu? Umu. What's Umu? I don't know. Umu. Something Umu. But okay. Umu. UMU. Red Saber. Okay. Red Saber's okay. Sure. Red Saber's catchphrase. Okay. Sure. Milcon is better. Padaru. don't worry, Jean reuniting with Zeke, I've read that in my hype. Saber Phase are the reason some of the Fate franchise is so bad. Everything is possible. It's the reason why the show exists. It's a magical show, right? Like I said, I accept many things, but for everything, I want rules. That's basically my whole thing. Like, I can accept everything as long as I'm giving rules, limitations, and just so I know, like, alright, okay, let me give you a different example. I want, for example, Superman. Very popular, that's why I'm using Superman. His rules are, you know, he's powerful, he's powered by the sun, blah, 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 but their limitations are kryptonite. At least green kryptonite. So I just want rules and limitations. I want to know exactly what is possible, what is not possible, and like what should not be, you know, happening, what should happen, that kind of thing. I feel like this one just didn't explain anything. It just didn't explain it. That's my issue. It's just like, here you go. No explanation. Which is probably why I should read or watch or play the visual novels. I'm not in denial. I've never seen there's so many people in your stream, lol. People coming out of the woodworks. There's always people in this, especially for Fate and Gintama. There's always people in the stream, just not many people commenting. But considering this is the last episode, figures, figures. React to Fate Extra PV Freed. Is that that's the one that's coming out soon, right? Again, I'll do that probably after thing. Today's menu for the Emilia family Apocrypha. Dina was removed from the Throne of Heroes because she damaged the Greater Grail. Ah, so many new comments. I can't even keep up. Prince, reactions to Fate cooking when never. Kurosai Astolfo video. Bake. You do realize Monogatari says it doesn't matter if it's long. I've got time. You've got time. We all got time. So time it is. Monogatari is next. I think the first one the one that I've got is back in Monogatari. I'm pretty certain, but oh well. A lot of effort. You will see what Uma is soon. Alright. Please watch the first season of Prisma Ilya and then jump right into manga when you decide to watch. Well, the thing with Prisma Ilya, if I remember, and Nick, since you're here in the comment section, you're probably the best person to ask, considering that you told me that. I can actually just check on Discord, but I believe with like Prisma Ilya, I was told by, I'm almost certain it was you, Nick. I'm almost certain, and like I said, he's in the comment section right now, so he can obviously agree or disagree. But I think it was him that said that I should read the Tsukuhime manga first, or play the visual novel, before I watch Prisma Ilya. So that's why I've kind of put that off for now, until I actually read/play the visual novels or the... Oh, sorry, that's Carnival Fan. Never mind. Never mind. That's what I mean. There are just too many shows. There are too many in the franchise, which I guess is a good thing and a bad thing as well. We'll see. We'll see then. Is the one you say Ilya kissing gif? Okay. But yeah, there are just too many, right? There's too many. There is just too many. So it was Carnival Phantasm. So one of these days, I'm probably gonna either play the visual novel or read the manga to Tsukuhime. I might do live reactions to that, probably, maybe, we'll see. But it's depending on how long it is, really. And then I'm gonna do Carnival. I'm gonna do the Tsukuhime either visual novel or manga, and then I'm probably gonna do Carnival Phantasm. And yeah, and like I said, then I'm gonna do Carnival Phantasm. Prisma Ilya, I don't know where to fit that in right now. Cause I don't know where. Like I said, there are just too many shows. There's. It's basically memes. It's basically a sitcom. Okay. Sounds fun. Sounds fun, especially to someone who likes trolls and memes. But like I said, I won't give you guys anything just yet, considering there's still so much on my plate right now. Obviously, I think next I'm gonna do. How long is? Yeah, I know your recommendation. I know your recommendations, Nick. I know your recommendation. You obviously got a recommendation. I'm gonna watch all of Monogatari. But as I was saying, I'm gonna do all of Monogatari. Then after that, and I'm probably gonna change my mind sometime in the future. But then after, we'll see. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Well, there's just too much. There's Ilya, there's Carnival Phantasm, Monogatari, obviously Violet Evergarden or Violet Evergreen, whatever it's called, coming out soon. Then Super Saiyan recently on Discord. Recommend. I mean, in case you guys don't know, we've got like a leveling system in Discord. The more you write, the more you type, the more like you get levels on Discord. If you want to join Discord, the link, Nightbot just posted a link if you want to join that. Essentially, the more you type, the more you write, the more levels you get, and then once you reach certain levels, you can recommend shows. And Super Saiyan just used her recommendation. I think she had like 25. He had like 25 episodes. Just recommended Haikyuu. So that's currently downloading. We're waiting until that's finished downloading, and then I'm going to do Haikyuu. Nick today recommended Ping Pong. So there's a lot of things going on. Then I've got Gundam, which I'm going to do this year. I'm going to start this year, Gundam. I'm going to start Steins Gate. I'm going to start... what's the one called? NEO, or NGO, what's it called? NGE. Neon Genesis Evangelion. I said I was gonna do Cowboy Bebop. I think I'm saying that right. Cowboy Bebop this year as well. So there's a lot of things that I want to get to this year, and there's only so much time. I mean, it's the first month of the year, and we'll see how far we get. If I can manage to get all the plans done, awesome. If I can't, we'll still get something done, I guess. So there's still a lot going on. There's still a lot that's being watched, and then you've obviously got Code Geass Season 3 coming out this year. You've got... there is just so much when I think about it. Code Geass Season 3, Megalobox, and so on and so forth. There's a lot. There is a lot. There is a lot, but hey, we've got like 300... What day are we currently on? We're on like 7. So we've got... How many years do we have this year? 365 or 366? Not sure. But we've got 300 plus years, alright? That's all there is. Anyway, back to the comments. 70 chapters. So read the manga. Okay, so that's for... Okay, so that's the manga. 70 chapters. That's not that much, 70 chapters. That's relatively short. Not short, but, you know, just decent sized. Typeman sitcom. I going to watch all seasons of Monica, all seasons. NJ, just watch everything. Dude, Monica, it doesn't matter. I'm used to long shows. Like I said, I want to start Gundam, and I'm watching Detective Conan, which is 800 episodes. So yeah, long shows doesn't really faze me at all in the slightest. Doesn't really. I don't really look at like the long number and be like, not too many numbers, too many episodes. I'm just like, yeah, how much episodes are fun. Basically, there's so much fun going on. It's gonna take so long. I love the series though, so I can't complain. Well, we're in for the long haul. We're in for the long haul. We're gonna be here for quite a long time, I guess. I mean, he's reacting to Gintama and Monogatari in that. As long as you read the manga of Fate Prisma Ilya past the first scene, it would be great. 70 episodes and 3 movies. I feel you've been overwhelmed. Perhaps. We'll get you adjusted to the art animation for Fate Extra, same studio. You don't need to watch all episodes of Detective Conan and director. Just go to the Wikins. I've seen all episodes. That's the thing. I've seen all episodes. No, the first 700, first 600 really, roughly 5 or 6 times. The first 600 episodes I've seen them. I need to catch up with the manga honestly. Anyway, considering I'm just reading the comments right now. Let me just say this, right, about Fate Apocrypha. Overall, I do think it's the weakest one of the Fate series. Honestly, it is probably the weakest one of the Fate series that I've seen, you know, between UBW, Zero, and now you've got obviously Apocrypha. With Zero being the strongest one, which I think I gave it a 9. You know, if you go on my anime list, you can look at my anime list. But I think I gave it a 9. UBW was... I don't know, UBW I either gave an 8 or an 8.5. It really depends on my mood right now. Because it had so many good moments. But it just never quite reached the height of, the height of Zero. So it was between like an 8 and 8. So let's give 8.25 really. And then you've got Apocrypha, which I would probably give like a 7.4. So not quite a 7.5, but like a 7.4 really. Or 7 to 7.4. I'm just between 7 to 7.25. Here you go. I give it a 7.25. It had a lot of very good moments actually. It had very good characters, a lot of very good moments. My only issue is that there was too many, and I feel like that made it. That ultimately made it lose focus on developing the characters so much, and then they just had a bunch of characters that they developed and a bunch of characters that were kind of just thrown to the side. So, yeah, that's why personally, that's why I think Fate Zero is my favorite one out of all of them, because you had multiple characters being developed. You had like I said, you had multiple characters get their time to shine. You knew what they were about. You knew what they wanted to do, and that's why they all felt alive. They all felt real almost. And with UEW you kind of had less of that, and now with this one you have even less of that. So that's why kind of just decreasing, if that makes sense. So overall, though, I enjoyed it. Will I watch it again? Because there are many animes that I can watch again. There are many animes that that I absolutely love, but I would never watch again. And there's many animes that I think are okay, that I can watch hundreds of thousands of times. Now, funny thing is, I'm gonna say this. I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this, but I think I could watch Apocrypha. Not a whole show, but like certain episodes. I think I could watch Apocrypha multiple times. I can watch like 3-4 times, and I think I would still enjoy it. But with like something else, something like compared to like something like Zero or UBW, I wouldn't watch it all. I wouldn't watch it again, if that makes sense. And the reason for that is that with this one, you can just kind of hop in. Like you can just kind of like jump in and kind of know. You'll straight away know what's going on, so you can skip a few episodes here and there, and you kind of know what's happening. Whereas with Zero and UBW, again, because of what the strength really is, whereas the characters are so fleshed out that if you just hop in, like the characters won't feel fleshed out to you, and you just be like, no, not really. So personally, I feel like I can watch Apocrypha on repeat ultimately. And I think I would still get the same enjoyment, whereas with something like Zero or UEW, I wouldn't. I also feel that perhaps, and I need to think about this, but no, I'm actually wrong. No, I was gonna say perhaps it's like the easiest fate to get into, but also not quite. It is. What is the easiest fate to get into? The easiest fate series? I don't know. A lot of people said UBW. I don't want to start the whole argument like what you should watch first, Zero or UBW. But now that Apoc is out too, that's also a good shout. But I just feel like because it is so different to the other fates, that perhaps it makes it the most accessible, but also could make it the most confusing. So it's either one or the other, in my opinion. Anyway, that's my thought on Fate Apocrypha. Now, obviously, the standout characters really of this Frankenstein. Sorry, not Frankenstein. No, Shakespeare. That's the one I was looking for. Shakespeare. Mordred. And I have to say this, as much as it pains me to say this, just because of all the memes on Discord. Astolfo. Those were the three standout characters. Those were the three standout characters in my opinion. I should clarify. Three standout servants. Rulers. I like Shiro, but not really. Not really. So, I like characters, but he wasn't really stand out in a sense of, just like doing much really. He went in, did his goal, came out, essentially stopped the second ruler from using her flamethrower, and then lost against Zeke. I mean, as much as I like him, I can't really give him much anyway. So yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts. That's my stop with. You've not seen anything. Stop with the lolly. You should join Discord. That's why I dislike going to Discord anymore, to my Discord server, because they are just spamming Astolfo memes, Astolfo pictures, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, that's not a lolly. That's a trap. But now the chat has gone over to lollies as well. So now it's half it is Astolfo, the other half is lolly. That's what my server is right now, and it's just a mess, right? Make Discord great again, honestly. Just like I should probably delete it and just open a new one and just make sure that you guys aren't there. Anyway, right, yo, the Heaven Feel Blu-ray. I thought you were talking about my no. The Heaven Feel Blu-ray should be out in a oh, nice. Again, I give the novel of Apo 7 and the anime 6.5 due to the good moments in that. Alright. I'll slide him the Blu-ray when it comes out. He better be the first reactor to the Heaven's Feel. We had that discussion a while ago about Heaven's Feel, whether I'll actually do like the live reaction once one movie is out, or whether I'll actually wait until all three are out. I still am not sure, but we'll see, I guess. The best way to enjoy Apo is to turn off your brain, and when you need to do that, you know that project failed as a... Yeah, I can agree. I can totally agree with you on that one. Fate Zero / Fate Stay Night is both pretty easy to get into. The thing is, I've got Fate Stay Night on my computer. It's the very first Fate that I downloaded. When Fate, for those of you guys that have been here for that long, when Fate won the random anime picker, whatever you call it, when Fate won that, the very first Fate that I downloaded was the Fate Stay Night. I've still got it on my computer. I still not watched it. And then I was told, no, you should start with Fate Zero, and then Fate UEW, and then Apple when it came out. So that's what essentially it was. So I can't really comment on Fate Stay Night. I always told myself I'm gonna watch it one day myself. Just myself, not react to it, just watch it myself. That way I can just watch all the episodes at once in a day or so. But I still not started. Lollies alive? No. I think the comment is just devolved right now. It's just devolved. Shiro killed Vlad / fair point. Actually, that's a very good point, Neku. That's a very good point. You actually have a very good point with that. And to be fair, I've got to give him props for that. So I'll put him on my second tier list. Not my first tier, but my second tier list. Anyway, considering that this chat is just devolved, I'm going to say goodbye. First of all, I'm going to say thank you everyone who has been here, not just for this stream, but who has been here with Fate Apocrypha. I know, for example, a few of you guys who didn't actually enjoy Fate Apocrypha, but still kept watching it just because, I kept watching it. There's a few of you guys actually that said I don't actually like Fate Apocrypha, but I watched it just because you watched it, which I guess I've got to say thank you first of all. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. Ultimately, it could have been better, yes. Could have been worse though as well. Ultimately, I enjoyed it. There was obviously some things that I didn't enjoy. Seek, Jin, but I enjoyed it ultimately, and that's what really matters at the end of the day. So I just want to say thank you everyone who has been here. Thank you everyone who's gonna watch this later on when the video is up. And I will see you guys next time. Now we'll see what time is it. We'll see. I want to do PMK today, but it depends. We'll see. But I will see you guys next time. As I said, next time we're gonna do Monogatari probably. When that is, not sure, but we are done with Fate Apocrypha for now. Anyway, peace out everyone and have a nice day.